I know that you want to improve in some areas of your life, whether it's training, your work, meditating, or reading. There is something. And because you clicked on this video, you probably keep quitting and relapsing, feeling like you get nothing done in the long run, just as I did. But let me tell you, it is not your lack of willpower that is selling you short. It's your current self, and that you go against it. See, when trying something new and hard, that goes against your current self's identity, which means that you change. And it does not want to change. Your current self's identity, who you are, does not want to change. Consequently, it will do everything in its power to try to change. Albert Einstein once said, "No problem can be solved from the same consciousness that created it." Now you understand that in order to solve your problems, you need to evolve and become he who can. Because your current self can't do it. It doesn't have the power for it, nor the knowledge. But how do we change and become he who can? It's simple. You need to kill your current self. You are where you are right now because of your current self and its focus, thoughts, and actions. This will require a 360 change where you go all in on forging better focus, actions, and habits. Before telling you how to do this, before telling you how to eliminate and evolve your current self, I want you to do an exercise. I need you to take a pen and paper and start writing down how your life will look like in 10 years if you decided to stay the same and not kill your current self. And then, after, write down how your life will look like in 10 years if you did decide to change and become he who can. This will only work if you really get into it with mere detail, so that you trigger yourself on an emotional side, on an emotional basis. And if done right, it will affect your subconscious and make you realize that the pain of staying the same is far greater than the pain of changing. And when you truly resonate with this and understand it on a deep level, I swear to you that there is no limit. But, as I said, the hard part comes here. When you're evolving and becoming your ideal self, you're killing your current self. And like any living organism, it does not want to die. Therefore, it will do everything in its power to survive. It will lie to you, manipulate you, make you doubt yourself. It will scare you, panic you, seduce you, and make you comfortable at the state you're in, at the stage you're at. The current self has all of these psychological weapons. And all you have is the work. But let me tell you that the work wins every single time. Your current self can only throw resistance at you to make it harder for you to do the work. But once you are there, in your zone, doing the work, you're killing the resistance. But of course, resistance will try to get you off doing the work because it does not want to change. So what do you do then? Let me tell you, you double down on what you're doing. If you're outside running and your body tells you that it's hard and that you need to stop, fuck that. Force it to do 5 more kilometers. if you're even tempted to go in on the social media and just scroll, force yourself to read 10 pages. And if you're sending cold emails and you're sending 10 of them and your body starts kicking up a fuss about it, force it to do 20 or 30. This will reprogram your subconscious mind so that when producing resistance, it is met by much more pain. And after a while, it will realize that it will not learn. And after a while, it will learn to not throw any curveballs at you. A funny saying: just like a phoenix, you will rise from the fire of pain and become something great. You've watched this far. Now let me tell you the 3 steps or 3 things you need to do after watching this. Firstly, write down how your life will look like in 10 years if you didn't change, and write down how your life will look like in 10 years if you did change. And compare the two and really get emotional on it. You need to trigger yourself so that your subconscious mind gets activated. And then to keep yourself updated about it, to keep it in your memory, read it every single day. After that, I need you to go and do whatever you feel the most resistance towards doing. If you do this, you will learn that the work kills the resistance. And I think you need that as evidence to begin. You're one of the few that has watched this far. Now I will give you my ultimate tip to focus, to regaining your focus. I want you to start meditating. And not some woo-hoo like spiritual meditating. I want you to sit down comfortably for 15 minutes with your eyes closed, just solely focusing on your breath, solely focusing on your breathing. And if you think of anything else, you will need to learn how to redirect your focus towards your breathing. And this applies to so many things. Now, when doing this, you will learn how to channel your focus to what's important, like the work. This is the blueprint, my friend, and it's worked for me. I hope it works for you.